Ben.
And this is Rupali.
And welcome to day 21 of our 3-week movement challenge. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far.
Today's practice is a meditative movement flow, and we hope that you take this practice and internalize any benefits you've accumulated through the 3 weeks.
And we especially want to encourage you to feel like this 3 weeks of disciplined and determined movement can be a springboard for you to really take a movement practice in as a kind of bedrock principle in your life. We really hope so. And please let us know in the comments anything that you'd love to see from us in the future, or even just reflections on how this movement practice worked for you. Thank you so much for practicing with us. Hi, so we're just going to begin today sitting down. And just with our feet on the ground and our knees about hip width apart, we'll take our cat-cow practice today just like this. So hold the front of your knees or your shins, and with an inhale, bring your chest through, shoulder blades together, look up. And with an exhale, lean back, broaden your shoulder blades, really give it some space. And inhale, come through, that's 2. And exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Good, and then come on up to sit. And we'll take our hands behind. Now take feet a little bit wider, mat width apart. And with an inhale, we'll take our knees to the right. And exhale to the left, that's 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. And come back through center. And then we'll take our right ankle and cross it over our left knee into this figure 4 shape, and walk the left foot in until you feel some work in your outer right hip. And then we'll just take some sways now side to side, so knees to the right and foot to the left. And that's 2 and 3. And go ahead and call that enough. Right foot down. Bring your left ankle over into figure 4 and leading with the left knee to the left and foot to the right. And that's 3. Good, and then let it go. And then from here, we'll just sit up, we'll cross our shins and step back into a downward facing dog. And we'll give you 3 nice, long, full cycle breaths here. Whether you are static or whether you continue to move a little bit is up to you. And then look between your hands, either one step or as many as you need to get to the top of your mats. Fold it out. And inhale, come all the way to the sky. Come through prayer. And we begin our physical movement practice. We're going to put our weight over into our right foot. Lift the left knee to the chest. Reach to the back of the mat. Warrior 3. Bend the front knee. Touch down. Find warrior 2. And then we're going to come forward into an extended side angle shape. So torso down. Now, I'm going to take my right arm up. Maybe Rupali will continue with her left hand on her hip. My left arm is going to come over. And from here, we're going to pulse for 3, 2, and 1. And straight into peaceful warrior. And release. Back heel lifts. Step to the top of the mat. And down. Pour the weight over into the left foot. Right knee to chest. Transition slowly, warrior 3. Bend the left knee to touch down. Find that warrior 2 shape. And again, pour your torso forward, either of the 2 options with your arms, into the extended side angle shape, and then pulse from your core muscles. 3, straight back, peaceful warrior, up and over, breathe. Release it, back heel lifts, step to the top of the mat. Now right foot takes the weight, left knee to chest. Transition warrior 3. We'll repeat this movement. Back foot touches for that warrior 2 for a moment into extended side angle. And 3 pulses. 3. Peaceful warrior. And flow as the back heel lifts. Step to the top of the mat. And down. Second time on left foot. Warrior 3. Touch down, go slow. Warrior 2 for a breath. Into this dynamic extended side angle. Peaceful warrior. And back heel pivots. Step to the top of the mat. And down. One more time, both sides. Right foot takes the weight. Transition in a hip tilt. Front knee bends. Touch down, warrior 2. Extend your side angle for a pulse. 3. Peaceful warrior up and back. Back heel lifts. Transition. Top of the mat. Left foot now takes the weight. Last time like this. Find that meditative quality of movement. Let the repetition get you into a nice, peaceful place. Up and back. Transition. Top of the mat. And sit down. Good. We're going to turn. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Feet wide here. Straight legs. Inhale, arms to the ceiling. As we exhale, dip in deep, cross your hands. Inhale, back up. And we make 3, 2, sit in deep, knees drive backwards in space. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, all the way up, straighten both legs. Bring the back foot in for a kind of triangle pose. But again, we're going to take it down. Left hand, though, staying palm up, right arm up and over, and 3 pulses. Down, 2, find the side core here. 3, all the way up to reverse triangle pose. Front leg stays straight. And release, pivot the feet, and pivot all the way around to the back of the room. Again, a kind of triangle pose in the low half. Right hand reaches forward, palm stays up. Left arm up and over if you like. 3 pulses. 2 and 3. Straight into reverse triangle. And release it. Pivot the feet back to parallel. Back to the top of the mat. Drop the right knee down. And what we'll do now is a new move. We're going to reach our right hand back towards the back heel. Left arm reaches up. Try to pivot the shoulders to the ceiling. And then left shoulder leads the way. Sweep it all the way around. Right hand down under the shoulder. Back leg lifts. Left arm either to the hip or to the ceiling. Bend the front knee. Bend the back knee. Tuck the back toes. Make sure of that. Hand to heel. Open the chest. And this is 2. Bend both knees at once. Touch down. Reach. Sweep. Open. And last time, roll it forward. Right hand under right shoulder. Look up. And look down. Right knee down. Step back. Find downward facing dog. And then very simply, look between your hands. Bring the right foot there. Drop the left knee down. Keep the left toes tucked. Reach for it with the left hand. Sweep your right arm around to the left and then open your heart. And then sweep back. Left hand finds the floor, both legs straight. Bend both at once. Come across your body, find the heel, and then open and sweep. This is 2. We're working in repetitions of 3 today. Third one, bend both knees, sweep it. Keep breathing. Last one, sweep it around and take it to the sky. And now both hands down. Step back and we'll pause here in a plank pose. And now you have 2 options. You either hold here for a series of big, mindful, deep breaths, Or you follow my lead, and we're going to take 3 slow push-ups. Tip forward into the middle fingers, bend the elbows, look forward. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. You did 1. Come all the way down to the ground. Okay. And then curl up, cobra. And exhale, let it go. Remember to use your glutes here. Root the pubic bone. Curl up, cobra 2. And exhale, let it go. Squeeze your thighs together. Last one, curl up 3. Pull with your hands more than push. Exhale, let it go. Now this time, keep your hands where they are. Drop your forehead on the floor, and all we're going to do is draw the knees together, the big toe mounds together, and we'll lift just the legs 3 times. Inhale, and let it go. Inhale, let it go. Inhale, let it go. Take your hands straight out ahead of you, fingertips down, forehead down, 3 times. Everything can lift. Inhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, press up and back into a child's pose. And come on up to sit. And now Rupali is going to demonstrate Pigeon Prep. She's going to take her right leg forward. She's going to cross her shin, but this angle is very much up to you, what feels the best in your body. She's going to try to square her pelvis, so it's going to be right hip back in space a little bit, left hip forward. And then she's going to lay it down. We're trying to make sure this back foot is not sickling, which is to say the foot is in line with the shin bone. She can experiment with staying passive here and stretching, or she might play around with pushing down into that foot, pushing down into the shin. If this pose really doesn't suit you, especially if it caused discomfort in your knee, it might be nice just to take it straight to your back, similar to what we did in the beginning of practice, but take this thread, the needle instead, lay it down. Very similar posture. She's going to stay here and she's going to breathe. And what we notice when we get on our mats, whether it's a movement practice or a stillness practice, what we can come to see is that everything that we do in this life is a kind of planting of seeds. Everything that we do, every interaction that we have, every thought that we proceed with is a kind of planting of a seed. And some of those seeds we plant consciously. And some of those seeds we come to witness precede our very existence, that these seeds are a kind of deep memory.
As the Buddha noted, some of these seeds lead to trouble, while some lead to positive outcomes. And the real object of our practice is to learn to determine which of the seeds we truly want to water. Now, normally in our day-to-day life, we're so busy that a garden is chaos. Seeds are sprouting, new ones are being planted. But we very rarely take the time to see how the seeds that we water are inclining our personalities, are changing the dynamics in our families, and even in our broader human culture. So we really have to say which seeds we want to water.
Whenever Rupali's ready, she's going to use her hands to push herself up. She's going to bring her left foot forward and around, and really slow and easy switch sides. She'll bring her left shin bone across, her right leg back. This posture is a balance of sensation between her outer left hip and the front of her right hip. So we are always interested in trying to negotiate that middle point in sensation between feeling a good deal of stretch in the external rotators of her left hip, as well as the hip flexors on the front of the right hip. And again, just settling in to a nice long pause from our busy lives. Perpetually with this practice, trying to find that middle ground between our effort and our ease, our movement and our stillness. And for those of you who are more inclined towards resting easily, we encourage you to embrace the movement practice, the strength, the vitality. And for those of you who are easily attracted to strong physical exercise, we really encourage you to embrace this slower, stiller, more peaceful side of the practice. The two are of equal value, and they complement each other. And whenever she's ready, she'll use her hands again to push herself up. Bring that right leg comfortably forward. If you're on your back, go ahead and release the legs and come up to sit. And we'll bring both legs straight out ahead of us. Flex the feet actively, bring the heels together. And just the world's easiest, nicest Paschimottanasana forward fold. Exhale, take it all the way down. Wherever you come to, let your head relax, let your shoulders relax, your neck relax. Breathe into the back body. Soften the space between your eyes. And inhale, reach a little bit farther forward if you can. And exhale, hands down. And then cross your shins. Sit up tall. We'll close with just another brief moment of peaceful stillness and reflection. Palms to prayer. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with us.